Hey, hi! Yeah, so don't look at the save. The save is... I'm suffering. This save is my endgame save. Now I am saving on this save. Because apparently I reached the limit of save. I need to appropriate a few saves. Because we can't live like this. If I keep saving on one save, we'll be fucked. What do you want? Why are you sneaking? Okay, now the question. Why I am at camp? Are we lovers, by the way? We are on a door. What does it mean? Okay, I don't remember if we did Thalius first. If he actually appeared. I don't know. Zevran's romance is one of the hardest ones. Shouldn't I just go to my modded days of operations? Oh, really?
Yes.
Indeed.
Yes.
Where are we? Aren't you supposed to be in Hong Yeah, we are. Okay. Last time we did boss. Okay, let's go to Portal. And now let's la 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 la. Wait, no. I think I did a mistake. I have to have. I think I have to have Adela and Tamle in my group. Adela. How are you supposed to shoot the arrow? Did I sell all their bows? What was I thinking? Okay, Tamlin, we'll deal with this. Enchantment?
Enchantment?
Yeah,
Enchantment!
sure. 7. Tamle.
Sure.
And
Yes.
and we didn't say timeline. Yes, we didn't. I don't remember doing that.
Ready and able.
He has mostly bow ability. And I don't have any bow for him. Maybe I should just go and buy one.
At last, the rightful king is on the throne. In
Shut
honor
the
of
fuck
our
up.
good King Balin, 2 silvers. I'll take.
Do you have any bows? And even long bows?
Balin killed his entire family. Everyone's talking about it, and it made him king.
I'm sorry I made the guy king. It was just super annoying.
They say Balin is rounding up everyone who spoke against him.
I'm only asking because you never know. Right.
Short bow, spear thrower? to be fine. Oh, we can go straight to labyrinth. Okay. There are enemies. So many enemies.
To send some darkspawn.
Prepare to die!
Oh. Oh, it fell down. Too bad for you.
Tricky, huh? No match for me.
Light wolf? Why is it on my side? Ah, it's Tamle.
Not enough. I have beaten one.
How'd you like them apples?
Yes.
Take that!
One is dying. One doesn't have this potion. Why are you so far? You don't have a healer. Do you remember that?
Time for the fun!
Devron, don't you dare die.
You are no match for me! Oh, I'm
You also don't you fucking dare die.
Nice try.
We barely started and we already are out of potion. This is so sad.
not a chance!
Yes.
I've been waiting for this!
If you insist.
You are no match for
Adela.
That won't stop me.
Tricky, huh?
Behind you.
Time for a little fun!
Don't you dare die! She is dying. Good item created during combat. Drink the fucking potion.
And I'm off.
You are no match for me!
Where do I go?
Oh, I'm good!
Let's do this quickly,
You
shall
are
we?
no match for me!
Oh!
hope I don't get blood all over.
Alright, I'm game. Tisk tisk.
Tricky, huh?
Time to play.
Prepare to die! Take
Not
that!
bad.
Ha! I've been waiting for this!
Surely you're joking.
Time for a little fun!
Oh, wants to fight.
We won!
Another foe slain.
Good, I created some potions. Okay, what do we have?
Oh, right. Huh.
Amy. Amy.
Going.
Ancient dwarven crown. Storage key.
Yes.
Okay, so now there's more on that side than this side. Oh no.
Now, let's see.
Prepare to shoot.
Speed. Die.
Been waiting for this.
Flee while you can.
Prepare to
Too fast on you. We have done well.
Okay, this is closed.
Oh, right. Never any shortage of these ones. Oh,
Haha, straight into their faces.
it fell down.
time for a little fun.
Yes.
There.
Have that you said.
Ha! Been waiting for this.
You should have fled.
For me.
Prepare to die. You are no match for me.
Aragons watch over me.
How would
Time for a
Aragons
little
could have
fun.
done better.
Oh, right.
Oh no, piles of bones! And fantastic.
Yes.
Short bones.
Going. And I'm off.
Okay, now we can go. Why those doors are closed? Dwarven box. Dwarven box. Okay, let's go. And I can wait.
Huh.
Hey, Tamle is really useful. Not only do I have my door, but now I have this delightful key. This is the place we start. Yes? This is the place where we should go. Yes? No. We came from that. I heard something I don't want to hear.
Never at.
You shit. Why is combat paused? Can you unpause combat? Hello? Something is wrong. True or false? Good I say. I can't unpause.
Too bad for you. Now you will
You have forced my hand.
Time for a little fun. We did it! Invigorating that was.
Another point for me.
Let's say here. What the fuck is this? I don't like this!
More dark spawn,
Take
eh?
that! Oh!
Let's do this
good.
at it, shall we?
How was You're trying to be tricky, huh?
It's armored.
Play.
Prepare to die! Take that! There's no hope!
Darkspawn Disciple?
You're no match for me! Clearly
All right,
You will pay for that.
Take that!
Everyone got hit by my attack. I hate this vampire.
Good.
Where do I go?
Waiting!
Let us end this,
No
shall
match.
we?
Time for a little fun!
By my ancestors.
Prepare to die! Shall we compete for points? Time for a little fun! This is all over me.
Not bad.
Waiting for this!
Now you fall.
Time for a
So
little
shall
fun!
it be.
Prepare to die! Such
Look over
fun!
me.
Been waiting
Oh,
for
Die
this!
quickly.
Time for a little fun!
Be gone.
Let's do this right, shall we?
You're no match for me!
Wants to fight.
Oh, I'm...
I should stir myself around. Such as you. This is a waste of time.
You're no match for me!
You will not win. Paragon
Take
one.
that! Ha! I've been waiting for this!
Oh,
You will pay for
This
that.
really gets the
let us end this, shall we?
I'm
Aw, you wanna die? Is that it?
tricky, huh? I love
There
this
is no
game!
hope. You have forced my
All right, I'm
Take
game.
that!
That won't stop me.
They're taking damage. Good.
Surely you're
Take
trying.
damage. Take damage.
Prepare to
Alright.
die! Now the fun part. Ha! I love
Quick.
this game!
Foolish.
I still remember my
play.
first battle. Tricky, huh?
I didn't expect fucking armored ogre.
Yes. Going.
Okay. What now? There are doors on this side. Don't be afraid. There are doors on that side.
Yes.
You use it. Wait!
Now,
Oopsie.
This should be fun.
Time for fun! Take that! You think they would run away?
Not bad at all.
Ha! There's one!
It's a room.
huh.
Um,
Oh, right.
There's a door. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
More dark spot. Hey? Going.
Prepare
Leave
to
while you can. This will not end well for you. I will not falter.
How invigorating that was.
Wow, they are dying very quickly. Ooh, Lillian. Already run out of space.
Send some dark spawn. Behind you.
I've been waiting for this. Face down!
Die quickly.
die.
Let us end this, shall we?
Not a chance. I know that.
Flee while you can.
Trying to be
Paragons watch over me.
That's it. Oh, I'm good. Ooh, nice swing. Time for a little fun. Been waiting for this. I hope I don't get blood all over me again. Take that!
Here I am.
Shall we compete for points?
If you insist.
Why are they running away?
Tricky, huh?
Tisk tisk.
Prepare to
Not enough.
this is You are no match for me.
Whoops!
Oh,
Good shot.
Another point for me.
Now we play a little. Waiting. Time to dance.
take
Time for a
that.
little fun. Next time. Prepare to die.
They resist it.
Let's do this quickly,
Now we
shall
play a
we?
little.
Take that! Tisk tisk!
Watch over me.
Bravo. This really gets the blood pumping.
Tricky.
Not a chance. I love this game.
Okay, how come I get those? Maybe I should switch to secondary weapons.
Turn and run. Stir myself for fools such as you.
I hope I don't get blood all over his head.
You shall not touch me.
Waiting!
I still remember my first battle.
I will not fall.
No mercy.
My bestowal shall prevail. This will not end well for you.
Now the fun part.
My bestowal shall
Time for a
prevail.
little bloodletting, I see. You are no match. Shall we compete for points?
By my ancestors.
Nice try!
Serious.
This is a waste of time! Is that
Prepare to die. You are no match for me. Time to dance. For a little fun.
Fool such as
Now the fun
How
part.
are you this?
Killing yourself without more dignity.
Time to play!
Nice swing.
Surely
Good shot.
I've been
Bravo.
waiting for this.
Too slow. Time for a little bloodletting, I see. I hope I don't get blood all over me again.
Now just
I will not fall.
Now we'll fall!
Oh, another
Let us end
fatality.
this, shall we?
Now we play a little.
You will not
I
win.
love this game. Next time. This really gets the blood pumping.
Clumsy! And then so shall it be, you insist?
Die
I
quickly.
still remember my first
Pay
battle.
for that. This will not end
Shall we
well for
compete
you.
for points?
You have forced my hand.
No match for me.
I hope I don't get blood all over me again.
You want to die?
You're waiting.
I love this game.
Time for a
There is
little
no
fun.
I still remember my first battle.
Not enough!
Paragon, watch over me.
Too fast for you!
Turn and run.
Let's do this quickly,
Time to
shall we?
dance.
Stone, I shall prevail.
Time for a little
Who wants to fight?
Not so fast.
waiting.
Ooh, now the fun
Look
part.
there!
This will not end.
This really gets the blood pumping.
By my ancestors.
Oh, another battle it is.
Fools.
No mercy.
Now
Now we play a little.
Waiting.
Time for a little bloodletting,
You
I
are
see.
no match for me.
I hope I don't get
No
blood all
match
over
for
me
me.
again.
Trying to be tricky. Time for a little fun.
this is a waste of
Prepare
time.
to die. Been waiting
Play.
I
for
will
this.
not close.
Take this, shall we? Surely
Oh, I'm good.
Oh, another battle it is.
Prepare to
that it?
die.
Time to dance.
You want to
Time for a
die?
little fun.
So shall it be. Paragon,
Nice
watch over
swing.
me.
For this.
Kiss, kiss.
Not a
Die
chance.
quickly.
Prepare
I still remember my first battle. I love this game.
Shall we?
This really gets the blood pumping. Perhaps I could have a try at that.
Tom. Should we now be able to open? Yes, we can open that door now.
And I'm off.
Nobody is here. Journal 2, File 4, Journal 1. Okay, let's try Journal 1. Oh, Journal 2?
Huh.
I know you need those prefixes. 3, 4, Firefox. Book on Elven Code. I don't always. So now, after it's closed, we should now be able to save time again. So what now? Okay, so we now have to go back to camp and do the joining ritual, and Tamle will be a Grey Warden. I really like this mod. This mod is really well thought, and this entire space looks unique, but I guess it was taken from Awakening. Because it needed Awakening mod. Maybe I will keep Tamle on my side. He seems to be very good. Do they have any butter?
For the love of Aragons.
No butter from them. Okay, now we're gonna go camp. Okay, we need to do a burning ritual concoction, but I don't have sufficient skill to do it. I'll try it to just leave the camp with someone who has expert herbalism. Like more.
Indeed. Shall we?
Now, but okay. Do you have what we need? Yes, here. Good, then let us begin the ritual. First, I it. I owe you thanks, Grey Warden. The singing has subsided. You're welcome. I would not have expected a stranger to help me. I do not know what would have become of me if you hadn't come along then. Quest completed. Hey, I thought there would be at least some animation of that. But it looks like he's healthy now. Why he has minus 15 to fire. Ah, he's good at traps. And he's good with survival thing. Morgan. Ooh. Oi, 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 oi. Okay, everyone's on the road now. The Earl of Redcliffe gathered army, missing in action. Thy brother's killer. I was supposed to meet with someone from the collective. The Blackstone Irregulars. I still didn't meet all the people. We can go to Hala. But I will need Tamle for this. Tamle.
Sure.
Tamle.
Yes.
Yes.
And we are going straight to the Proscenium Forest. Oh no. Is it battle or is it a merchant?
We've been waiting for you, Warden.
Okay. So it's a battle.
Let's see. Which one first?
Prepare to die!
If you insist.
You can't be
Time for a
serious.
little fun!
Now this should be fun.
Oh, no match for me!
Have at it
Trying to be tricky!
Stay down.
Boom!
And I'm off. Play.
I do not.
Time for a little fun!
Too bad for you.
Prepare to die!
Next
Going.
time.
I've been waiting for this!
Slow on me. I hate that.
Effort.
Oh, I'm good! Prepare to die! Take that!
Take that.
For a little fun!
You'll pay for that.
You'll have to do so much.
Shall we compete for points?
We
Are ridiculously awesome.
So, what was their deal? Why did they attack me? Was it maybe because of who I put on the throne? Nope, not this. Okay, where was the stick? Hello? 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 Here. Tamle.
Ready
Help.
and able.
come to check on my Hala and I again, have you?
Uh,
I don't know. Do you have any skills that might help her? If you do, I would be grateful.
try to calm the Hala.
Yes, that's it. She's calming down. That's it, love. Be calm. Tell me what troubles you. Ah, I see. It is her life mate who is sick, not her. He was bitten on the leg during the attack, and she fears greatly for him. I did not realize another Hala was injured. This will allow me to prevent the sickness from spreading to the entire herd. Masiranus, thank you. You have done my clan a great boon this day. I will always be grateful for your help.
I still don't know why she doesn't have any hair. But well, we saved the Hala. Okay. We should find mage collective person in Denerim? No? But first... La 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 la. This is an elven group. Me, Tamle, Devran, and Alistair counts. Okay, he counts. Ah no, I didn't want to go this way. The other way, the other way. And to visit my home in Brazilian Forest that is modded. Because I have a ton of stuff there. This is huge.
So, why would the crows send you, Zevran?
Is there some reason why they should not?
Plenty of reasons. Starting with the fact that you weren't exactly the best they had, were you?
Slander and lies. For shame, Alistair.
I'm not an idiot. Well, not most of the time. You're no raw recruit, but I've seen you fight. You're no master of combat by any means.
Assuming that I intended a fair fight, that would indeed be a problem.
But the crows must have master assassins the way you describe them. Men with years and years of experience. Why not send them?
Why not indeed? It is a mystery for the ages.
Oh, I get it. You're not going to tell me.
Morrigan said you were sharp. No liar, she.
Jesus.
And I'm off.
They're so annoying. They annoy themselves. I need to visit this house because I have tons of stuff here that I would want to sell. Or put on a mannequin. Okay. Here's a mannequin with light on. Okay, what should I sell? To sell Knight Commander's Blade. Ooh. To sell. Or sell. To sell. Sell. Why is Tamle with me?
I'm ready.
Wait.
All right. Going.
Hello, thank you for the follow. Greedy friend? Welcome, how are you? Okay, I should be able to sell something.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy...
Wait. Okay. I'll talk to everybody. Or on them or something. Toggle. He bounces around you, barking excitedly. That's more. It all surrounds happily on his back. Should have just made animation for that. This time.
Ask away.
I have some questions.
Of course.
Teach the Templars, turn me into a warden. So how did you become a warden? Why have you remained a Templar in the country? Why did you keep your birthright secret?
Same way you did. You drink some blood, you choke on it, and pass out. You haven't forgotten already, have you?
I mean, before that. Haha, very funny. If you don't want to answer, then say so. Don't be an idiot.
Let's see, I was in the Chantry before. I trained for many years to become a Templar, in fact. That's where I learned most of my skills.
You don't seem like the religious sort.
You're telling me I was banished to the kitchens to scour the pots more times than I can count. And that's a lot. I can count pretty high. The Grand Cleric didn't want to let me go. Duncan was forced to conscript me, actually, and was she ever furious when he did. I thought she was going to have us both arrested. I was lucky.
Lol. You think Duncan took pity on you? You think this is better than being a Templar? Why did the Grand Cleric want to keep?
I wondered that myself. It's not as if she valued me highly. I think she just didn't want to give anything to the Grey Wardens, is all. The Chantry didn't lose much. And I think I can do more fighting the Blight anyhow, rather than sitting in a temple somewhere. I'll always be thankful to Duncan for recruiting me. If it hadn't been for him, you know, I wouldn't have.
I shouldn't have brought him up. I'm sorry. Don't start crying again, please. He was a good man.
No, it's... I'm sorry. I shouldn't be... It's fine. He died a hero. They all did. Come on, let's go. I think I'm done talking. Ask away. Of course.
Okay, why have you remained a Templar if you hate the town?
Have you seen the uniform? It's not only stylish, but well made. I'm a sucker for good tailoring.
Okay. I thought Templars were heavy plate mostly.
That's just in public. In private, we have these yellow and purple tunics, right? Much more comfortable, and you don't break the beds when you jump on them during a pillow fight.
And what's the real reason? You have lots of these pillow fights, I take it. So this is where you deflect questions with humor, right?
I'd use my shield if I could, but I think you might actually spot me hiding behind it. You don't really want to know about my being a Templar, do you? It's really quite boring.
I do really want to know, yes, and make up something more exciting. You don't have to tell me then, I was just curious. Not if it's going to lead to more of your stupid jokes. These jokes aren't stupid, they are just my level.
Poke, poke, poke. Tell me everything about your life, Alistair. All right, if you insist. It's not like we have anything better to do, right? The truth of the matter is that I did hate going to the monastery. The initiates from poor families thought I put on airs, while the noble ones called me a bastard and ignored me. I felt like Al-Eamon had cast me off unwanted, and I was determined to be bitter. But I took some solace in the training itself, I guess. I was actually quite good at it.
What did you enjoy about the training?
The education, mostly, but also the discipline. You need to have a disciplined mind in order to use the abilities we have. It was difficult, but rewarding. I never really felt at home anywhere, though, until I joined the Grey Wardens. And Duncan felt my Templar abilities might be useful for when we encountered Darkspawn magic, so I kept it up. What about you? Do you have anywhere you consider home?
Not anymore, no. The Circle Magi Tower was my home for a long time. I guess my home is with the Grey Wardens now, with you. Home is whatever campus, where we are travelers now.
We won't always be traveling like this, you know. Once the war is over, once the Blight is... well, a time will come when we'll have to think about having a real home again. Though that seems like a far ways off. And I suppose the Grey Wardens are gone for good. Either way.
That's assuming we even survive. They can be revealed. You can always keep traveling. This is not the time to think about it.
I suppose you're right. We can create new Grey Wardens, but we'll never get back those we lost. I wonder if it would ever feel the same. Anyhow, now I've sidetracked us. We'd better get back to what we're supposed to be doing right now.
I need to go for a drink, because I already drank everything I had. We talked to Alistair. Wait,
Ask away.
one more.
Of course.
Oh. Oh yeah, there's a timer. I didn't even know there's a timer, or I forgot there was. How are you today? Oh, there's one more question. What changes about you after the draw?
You mean other than becoming a Grey Warden?
You have been a Grey Warden longer than I have. I mean, what changes physically?
You know, I asked Duncan this too, and all I got was, you'll see.
Actually, no. Don't laugh, but I played Dragon Age Origins before, very, very long ago. I had my default warden, who was an Amel, but then at the end of the game, when I was trying to defend Denerim, I kept losing to an ogre, and I got really angry, and I stopped playing that game. And not long after that, I was doing format of my computer, and I was like so fed up with this game that I didn't save the save, so it went poof together with everything else. I have a clone of that playthrough, like I made the same character and tried to make the same choices, but I don't remember which choices did I make. So the clone playthrough is basically, I wonder what I did here. But on the stream I am playing as Surana, because on my first I played Amel. I also have a playthrough with another Amel, but that one is supposed to be a blood type. I also went through Dwarven Origins because I was curious. I was playing Surana, and we went to Orzammar, and I was like, okay, who should I pick to be king? And then I was, maybe I will play the Origin, maybe this will give me a hint. And I played the Origin, and my conclusion was, everybody is shit! Why can't I become queen? I have that character. I also learned that when you play as a female dwarven noble, you have this guy that is going around with you, and he's smitten with you, and he is so cute. His name is Gorim, and then when I was googling online, I learned that his voice actor is the exact same that the voice actor of the character I am in love in another game, because I'm playing also other game called Star Wars The Old Republic MMO game, which also BioWare was doing. And there is this character called Andronicus Reveal that is basically a space pirate. And his voice actor is the same voice actor as Gorim. Steve Bloom! Sometimes I play those games and I feel like I should ask myself a question, who Steve Bloom didn't voice? Because he is everywhere. Whenever I go, there is a Steve Bloom. He also voiced Irving in Circle Origin and Broken Circle, and I was like, how? Why? I hate Irving. Why? Hey, I get it. Nice. Isn't that true? Yeah, it's true. That's adorable. Yeah, I know. Whoa, that's a small world. My channel, just last night actually, unlocked an entire DA playthrough, Origins 2 Inquisition. I haven't played Origins since around 2012, so I'm excited to jump back into it and have been looking at streams of folks playing. Yeah, join us. I am nearly at the end of the game. and I'm playing with mods, so there are some hiccups, like some NPC don't have hair, some NPC don't have bodies, and some NPC have weird faces. But I am too lazy to go through all my mods because I have at least 100 mods installed and find the one who is making things wrong. There are some mods that are recommended. Wait. Give me a second. I need to open my folder with my mod. La la la. Document. No, it was not electric cards. It was Bioware. Packages? Oh. Yeah, so basically one of the most recommended mods for Origins is... where is it? Improved Atmosphere, I think it's called. Though it can make your game weird when you enter Denerim, because Improved Atmosphere swaps a lot of stuff, a lot of clothes, textures, adds AI, so NPC behave more alive, adds some NPC. So this mode, I feel like I had to remove some elements of it, because when I entered Denerim, the game was basically crashing every time, because that mode added a lot of NPC behavior, and Denerim is the biggest location, so it crashed. But there's tons of different mods. It depends what you want to do. There is mods that add white teeth, if you want everybody to have white teeth right from the advertisement. There are some mods that swap textures for better visual textures, like, you know, the HD version. Or there are mods that add the textures from Dragon Age 2 to, like, you know, because when the devs were making Dragon Age Origin, there were some stuff they couldn't put in the game. And when they were doing Dragon Age 2, they used some of those presets they didn't use in Dragon Age Origins and put them in Dragon Age 2, which kinda creates a dissonance. For example, in Dragon Age 2, when you have mages who were made tranquil, they have this sun symbol on their forehead. And Dragon Age Origins doesn't have it, even though some NPC in conversations refer to that symbol, even though it's not in the game. So some people are using mods to add those textures from Dragon Age 2 to Dragon Age Origins. Make it like more coherent. And there's tons of mods. There are even mods for companions. I have actually installed one mod for companions. I actually have a mod that doesn't exist anymore. It's called Karma's Origin Companions, and it basically allows you to recruit some NPC that are normally not recruitable. Like, for example, when you play Elven Origin, you have Tamle, yeah, and I don't know if you played that Origin, there will be spoilers now. I mean, I like them. I mean, I played some, like, the first game that Vtuber made that I ever played was Dragon Age Origins, because my friend introduced that game to me, and then she said she regretted introducing it to me because I couldn't shut up about it. So I then played Dragon Age 2 and Inquisition in 2014. And I don't know if I started playing Star Wars The Old Republic in 2014 or earlier. But I remember that I already knew about it in 2000. But I didn't play all Bioware games. I, for example, can't play Mass Effect at all. it's too complicated for me, and I suck at games in which I have to use guns. The only exception was Anthem. Anthem was actually the only game in which I could shoot. Okay, he wouldn't tell you? That seems rather cruel of him. Let's try that lie on me.
Oh, it's not that Duncan wants to keep it a secret. It's just that the Grey Wardens don't discuss it much. I gather it's not a pleasant topic. The first change I noticed was an increase in appetite. I used to get up in the middle of the night and raid the castle larder. I thought I was starving. I'd slurp down every dinner like it was my last. My face all covered in gravy. When I'd look up, the other Grey Wardens would stare, then laugh themselves to tears.
So it was a joke. I haven't felt anything like that. Maybe you were the fatigue.
More like an initiation. They all went through it too. Oh, and then there were the nightmares. Duncan said it was part of how we sense the Darkspawn. We tap into their, well, I don't know what you call it, their group mind. And when we sleep, it's even worse. You learn to block it out after a while, but at first it's hard. It's supposed to be worse for those who join during a blight. How is it for you?
I've had some strange dreams.
Some people never have much trouble, but that's rare. Others have trouble sleeping their entire life. They're just more sensitive, I suppose. Everyone ends up the same, though. Once you reach a certain age, the real nightmares come. That's how a Grey Warden knows his time has come.
Okay. His time has come?
Oh, that's right. We never had time to tell you that part, did we? Well, in addition to all the other wonderful things about being a Grey Warden, you don't need to worry about dying from old age. You've got 30 years to live, give or take. The Taint, it's a death sentence. Ultimately, your body won't be able to take it. When the time comes, most Grey Wardens go to Orzammar and die in battle rather than waiting. It's tradition.
How cheery!
And you wondered why we kept the joining a secret from the new recruits. There you have it.
It seems a high price to pay. I never wondered that, I understand. I feel betrayed is wrong.
I suppose it is. We're the only ones who can stop the Blight, however. Is there a price too high to pay for that? You know, Duncan, he started having the nightmares again. He told me that in private. He said it wouldn't be long before he'd go to Orzammar himself. I guess he got what he wanted. I just wish it had been something worthy of him.
He got what he deserved. He will be remembered, Alistair, as will the others.
I know. Ending the Blight should make this all worthwhile, right?
Okay, and now I can engage with the chat again, sorry. I am usually not a huge mod person. Yeah, I understand. I found a lot of interesting mods, like, I have mods, like, from random texture improvement or adding textures to fixing bugs in the game, to adding new content to the game. Like, for example, that spoiler I was talking about. In Elven Dalish Origin, you have a friend who is named Tamle, and he dies, or more like, gets infected by the taint and is... basically, you can save him. But Karma's Origins Companions mod allows you to heal Tamle because it adds entire storyline and quest line to heal him. Which I actually were doing today. So it gives you new locations, it gives you access to some potions needed to make a ritual to heal him, you know. So this is like an additional content stuff. And about BioWare, yeah, I played most of BioWare games, but when it comes to my favorite right now, BioWare has fell from the pedestal due to a lot of stuff. Like, not only butchering some stuff, but also some devs really made bad blood with me. Like David Gader, for example, who can't stop being racist on main for some reason. He's not working in BioWare anymore, but he's still annoying. And there were some issues with worker rights at BioWare recently, so BioWare kind of fell from the pedestal. Now my favorite is Larian, because I always can trust them to deliver the shit we want. I only played Mate, but I don't mind. So I told you already, so that's great. I feel sad for Anthem. I was one of the minority that really enjoyed. No, you aren't alone! I also enjoyed that game. I mean, there could be like improvements. When I was playing the game, I really thought about how the storyline could be rewritten and fixed. I didn't really pay attention much to the mechanics. The only thing I had issues with was that forge when you can upgrade and edit your javelin, and there were some issues with UI there, so this was the only thing that always bothered me. But otherwise, I never had much issue with mechanics of that game. I was basically flying around and shooting stuff. I was really good at it. That was the only game where I was good at it. I mean, aiming and shooting. So I really feel sad too that they didn't continue and didn't try to fix Anthem, because that game had potential. It just needed some love and some experienced people and kicking out executives. Because I am pretty sure it was also their fault. Okay, we talked to Alistair. I decided I will talk to everybody. Liliana, what do you want?
Something I can help with?
I would like to talk to you about something.
Yes? What's on your mind?
Why did you decide to come to Ferelden?
My mother was from Denerim, and I consider myself a Ferelden. Mother served an Orlesian noblewoman who lived here when Orlais ruled.
Her
When
face is
Orlais was
modern.
defeated and the common folk began to resent the presence of any Orlesian, the lady returned to Orlais. She took my mother with her. I was born in Orlais and did not set foot in Ferelden till much later. Mother was always telling me stories of her homeland. I think she missed it.
I mean, not only her face is molded. She was afflicted with several other mods I was using, because I have a mod that adds more skin tones to the game. My elven character has a very dark skin that doesn't exist in the game. So when I remove that mod, she's basically the original skin tone that this black one was added on top of is white. So when I remove the mod, she looks like as if she was a corpse. But yeah, the mod adds a range of new skin colors, and that mod affects a few of the companions too. What happened to your mother?
Mother died when I was very young. Lady Cecily let me stay with her. I had no one else. She was quite old then, and she had me study music and dance to entertain her. It is unfair that I have more memories of Cecily than my mother.
Do you remember nothing of your mother? You were young, it's understandable.
Strangely, the only thing I really remember of Mother was her scent. She kept dried flowers in her closet amongst her clothes. Small white Ferelden wildflowers with a sweet fragrance. Mother called them Andrastis Grace. They were very rare in Orlais. But enough about that. Let us move on. Something I can help with? Yes? What's on your mind?
What would someone like you be doing in Lothering's chantry?
What is meant by someone like me?
You don't seem to belong in a cloister. You know, a beautiful, charming woman like yourself. Sanctimonious, preachy like all other chantry zealots. They don't teach you how to fight in the cloister, do they?
Did you think I was always a cloistered sister? The chantry provides succor and safe harbor to all who seek it. I chose to stay and become affirmed.
What did you do before that?
We affirm our belief in the Maker, in Andraste and the chant, but other than that, there are no vows taken.
What did you do before that?
I was a traveling minstrel in Orlais. Tales and songs were my life. I performed, and they rewarded me with applause and coin. And my skill in battle? Well, you pick up different skills when you travel, yes? Yes, of course. Let's move on. I was just thinking about what happened to the elves, and I'm reminded of a song sung to me many years ago.
Okay.
It was when my mother died, and this wise elven woman comforted me and told me that we shouldn't fear death or hate it. Death is just another beginning. One day, we must all shed our earthly bodies to allow our spirits to fly free.
Oh. This is comforting. I, for one, am in no hurry to let my spirit fly free.
It's a beautiful sentiment, I think. One that brings peace and hope to the grieving.
Wait a second! Is she going to sing? She's singing, but something is wrong. Ah, camera doesn't get it. Camera doesn't get it that we are in a closed space and it shouldn't do that. Ah, she's in the wall. Oh no. You know what? She said that old elven woman told her that the spirits shed material bodies and go fly. And I can't shake the feeling that this is a reference to the fact that all elves were spirits once, and then they became mortal. Their race ritually comes from spirit. At least it's hinted very heavily in the lore that they used to be spirits and then became elves. And then there are Evanuris who also were kinda both elves and possessed by powerful spirits at the same time. I don't remember. Is this song wrong? My camera doesn't get it. This song should be sung in the camp, not in our modded house. Did you finish? Where is she now? Did she disappear in the wall? Oh, Zebran, what are you doing next to the cheese? You weren't here before. You were standing in a different place. That's suspicious. Ogren?
Come to talk to old Ogren, have you? Don't know why.
This is also another character voiced by Steve Bloom, and I am like really, really unhappy about that because I also hate Ogren so much. I don't like him. He's just very disgusting. An alcoholic man. And I don't like him. What's wrong, Ogren?
Nothing. I'm fine. Just, I got a hornet in my eye is all. Did you want to talk about something?
I would like to know more about you.
What about?
Are you sure you're fine with what happened with Branka?
Oh, sure. I'm fine with it. I mean, she was a real firebrand between the sheets, but a bit soft in the skull, you know what I mean? Explains why she left, anyway.
That was very sexy. You're handling this well, so you're not broken up over it. I imagine she wasn't that crazy when she left. Why would she leave a prized fool like yourself? Good. I need you ready to fight, not peeing over lost love.
Oh, you don't know her. She was cracked like a glass floor. Before she was a paragon, I mean. After that, she really fell apart. I mean, she leaves me and flits about with that water-tart Hespeth. What's she got that I don't? Just the thought of the two of them together, kissing and licking and intertwined on the floor of the deep roads. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to the tent for a moment. Excuse me.
Ew! Did he just say that he would go masturbate to two women having sex? That's disgusting! Ogre! Why do you have to be voiced by Steve Bloom? I can't take it.
Pull up a drink, Warden. Join me in my sodding hole.
Some people are
just tired is all.
Okay.
Did you want to talk about something? What about?
How do you like the surface?
It's sodding great. At first I was a little queasy with all that air, but there's just so much of it. No one has any idea who you are or what you're doing. And the ale, oh, who'd have thought ale made with grain? Aye, the surface is great. It's like a big, bright world of filth without a ceiling. My kind of place. Hey, let's go find something to kill, huh? All this talk makes my hands twitchy. Just leave me alone, Warden. Seriously.
Okay, why? Are you upset about something?
Upset? Ugh. I don't get upset. I get drunk.
Sure.
Did you want to talk about something?
Yes.
What about?
Do you miss Orzammar?
What? Miss Orzammar? Are you mad, in addition to being ugly? They treated me like a puddle fly back there. I'm never going back. All right. Aye, all right then. What you need? What about?
What is it like to be a warrior in Orc?
You get a sword or an axe, and are told to go out and defend your city. It's the best thing in the world. That is until you try to live in the city you saved.
What do you mean?
I mean, they train you to kill, teach you to harness your rage at the first noise you hear, then try to set 100 sodding rules about it. Like those provings. Ancestors show their favor through the strongest arm, right? So why so many rules saying how to fight and when you win and not to bloody kill? Killing's what swords are for.
Fighting without killing is a skill of a true warrior. I see what you mean. Why didn't they give you planted weapons?
Yeah, if that's how you feel, I'll try that out next time the Darkspawn are chewing on your leg.
Huh.
This makes me cranky. Don't you have any other inane questions?
Actually, let's talk more.
Alright.
Bye.
Aye.
He's
Alright
such an
then.
asshole. -3. Fuck you. Maybe I will leave a zebra one. Do I have some gift that I should give to my companion, by the way? Or look at it, no? Where's Morrigan? Hey, where's Alistair? Some of my companions disappeared. Win is here. I have tons of companion gifts, but I should probably get to them. Why some of my companions disappeared? Shale. Where is that?
Shale of House Kadash.
Finally!
Is that who I once was?
Yes.
I find this difficult to believe.
Well, you're tall for a dwarf. Are you doubting Karidin now? Think the name is a coincidence?
If I was this Shale of House Kadash, as Karidin said, there must be some evidence of my existence remaining. I must find it.
Sure. You think something will trigger your memory? Perhaps there are records in Orzammar.
There is another way. What Karidin said, it has allowed me to remember one thing. I believe I know where Kadash Taig is.
Ooh, isn't that proof right there? We can go there, if you like.
Its offer is appreciated. I will mark the location on its map. If we can journey there soon, I am most curious as to what we will find.
A golem's memories. Okay, so we got the new quest.
I have a question for it, if it will indulge me.
Sure.
It chose to side with Karidin and destroy the Anvil of the Void. I agree with its decision, and yet the Paragon Branca was the reason it ventured into the Deep Roads. Why did it choose to defy her? It could not have known for certain that Karidin would be able to assist it with the dwarves.
I was willing to risk it. It was the right thing. Branca wasn't staying. I wasn't siding with her. You believed in Karidin. I wasn't going to let you down.
I am pleased, then. I had no idea that was why it did that. At any rate, I wanted to thank it. It gave Karidin the end he wanted, and I'm pleased to have been a part of it. I will have to think on Karidin's words to me. It was a great deal to absorb, but for now, let us go on. It speaks.
It has some fun.
It doesn't have better things to do.
No.
On then.
What Wayne is going to say to me? Well,
What's on your mind?
are you feeling better now?
Oh, yes, and thank you for asking. I'm feeling much better today.
I suppose you were just tired and like you said. I like making sure all my companions are well.
Well, thank you for your kindness, my dear. It certainly warms these rickety old bones. What's on your mind?
As a Grey Warden, I will never lead a normal life, will I?
No, you won't.
And that makes me sad. Wow, you're blunt. I could try, but it wouldn't work. But I don't think I was ever meant to be normal.
I don't think so either. You would not have been happy living a dull, uneventful life, dying in obscurity. You wonder sometimes, don't you? If your life would be better if you weren't who you are.
A little.
When I was a young woman in the tower, I came to the realization that the circle would be my life, and I would know no other. Family, love, a simple life. These were things that others took for granted, that I would never have.
And this upsets you? Grass is always greener on the other side. I don't think you're missing out.
It made me very moody. All I could think of was being trapped in that tower with no way out and no end in sight. I started hating my life and myself, and one night I found myself in the tower's chapel. I was seeking refuge, maybe answers.
She will go that. A faith saved my soul. Did you find anything? The chantry doesn't offer much of either.
I must have looked tearful or made some noise, because the revered mother came out and decided to speak to me. And because I had no one else to talk to, I talked to her. I must have said many silly things, but she told me that the Maker puts us all on our paths for a reason, and fighting our intended course is what causes so much anguish.
No! Did you hear that? That fucking mother of the chantry in the circle was like, oh, maybe if you stop struggling, you won't feel that bad anymore. Imagine that you swap the word mage for, I don't know, gay person or black person, and imagine a priest in a church saying, well, you are suffering because you are trying to fight this society that oppresses you and treats you like shit. Maybe when you stop fighting it, you will be happier. This is bullshit. And that made you feel better? I think she's right. Only the weak accept their fate. Can't get enough of that religious claptrap.
I thought the old biddy was full of rubbish.
I
was 15, maybe 16, and I knew everything. So I left, but I always found my way back to that chapel. And as the years passed, I began to see the truth of her words.
No!
We were supposed to be polar opposites, mage and priest. But we weren't. There was much about us that was the same.
Basically, Wynne was smarter when she was 15 than she is now. She got indoctrinated. She decided that fighting her fate was pointless. I hate it here. All this sappy nonsense is going to make me throw up. I suppose priests have to give up a lot too. But priests have to choose to be priests. Mages don't.
Not all priests choose their path. Some children are given to the chantry to raise and become initiates. The revered mother had lived in the chantry all her life, as I had been in the tower for all of mine. She taught me that you can find your family in the people around you, that you can love your work and find fulfillment in duty. And there is joy even in self-sacrifice. If you put others before yourself, then their well-being is yours, and their happiness is your happiness.
I hate it here. Also, yes, they can be given to the chantry and be raised in the chantry, but they can leave at any opportunity. Nobody is stopping them. Nobody is telling them, no, you were given to the chantry to be a priest, so you can never leave. It's not how it works. That doesn't sound healthy. Would you hate me if I said you were full of rubbish? It won't be easy to live that way.
It isn't healthy to throw yourself at a pack of darkspawn either in order to save the world. So I'd say you're in no position to judge.
Well,
you can scream and cry and be angry about life as a Grey Warden. Or you can accept it and allow yourself to see the good in it. This is your choice.
Or I can go and find a cure. Did you think about the second option? No, they never think about the second option. They always see world in two choice manners. You can either suffer or accept suffering. Like, you can either suffer and be mad about it, or you can suffer and accept that you're suffering and feel better about it. They never think about the first choice, that is rebel, find a cure, find another solution, whatever. Never. That's why I hate churches. They always make it look like there are only two choices, but usually there is more than two choices. Sometimes there are 3, 4, 5, or even more. I hate it here. Where is my Liliana? Does everyone end it in the walls? Maybe if I re-enter the building, they will appear again. Oh, throwing yourself at the dark zone isn't healthy either. I know, but it was my only choice not to end in Aeonar or death because Templar decided that I was evil mage. I had to make a hard choice, and that was my survival choice. But it doesn't mean that I have to suffer forever and accept my stupid fate. No, I am going to find the cure! Yay! Everybody is back on their spots. And Zevran is not next to the cheese anymore.
You called.
Yes. Why were you in prison? Did I ask him this question before or not?
I caged myself. A weak mind is a deadly foe, as you are no doubt aware.
Ah, yeah. The Kyun and their idea of weak mind. Exactly what happened? I thought you killed some farmers.
I did.
What happened?
Is it a human saying, no good deed goes unpunished? They saved my life.
Okay. Why don't you just tell me what happened?
I came to your lands with 7 of the Beresad, my brothers, to seek answers about the Blight. We made our way across the Ferelden countryside without incident, seeing nothing of the threat we were sent to observe. Until the night we camped by Lake Calenhad. They came from everywhere. The earth beneath our feet, the air above us. Our own shadows harbored the darkspawn. I saw the last of the creatures cut down, too late. I fell.
What happened to the other Kunari? You darkspawn beat you? That's beautiful. That sounds like what happened to me at Ostagar.
I heard the stories of Ostagar. Your kith stood their ground when others fled. No one can do more than that. I don't know how long I lay on the battlefield among the dead, nor do I know how the farmers found me. I only know that when I woke I was no longer among my brothers, and my sword was gone from my hand.
What did you do? And you somehow thought the farmers killed your brothers?
I searched for it, and when that failed I asked my rescuers what had become of it.
And then?
I killed them. With my bare hands.
And why?
I did. I knew they didn't have the blade. They had no reason to lie to me. I panicked. Unthinking, I struck them down.
It's only an object stand. We could get another sword. That's terrible.
I know I cannot justify what I have done. My honor is forfeit. That sword was made for my hand alone. I have carried it from the day I was set into the Beresad. I was to die wielding it for my people. Even if I could cross Ferelden and Tevinter unarmed and alone to bring my report to the Arishok, I would be slain on sight by the Antam. They would know me as soulless, a deserter. No soldier would cast aside his blade while he drew breath.
Who was Beresad? Okay, Parasite are some kind of soldiers. Couldn't you search for it?
If I knew where to look, it would be in my hand now.
Where did you fight the Darkspawn? So that's it? You aren't going to do anything about it?
What would you have me do? It could be anywhere by now.
Hmm?
Near Lake Callanhad.
Don't worry, we'll find it.
Perhaps those words are empty, but thank you all the same.
We got another quest. I didn't talk to my companions before, that's why I didn't get this
called.
quest. Wanted to discuss something you mentioned.
Speak then. Then I suggest we move on.
Okay, I have a question.
I am hardly surprised.
Why did you come to Perel?
I was sent to be the eyes of the Antam. The Arishok asked what is the Blight. By his curiosity, I am now here.
Don't you have to report back then?
Yes.
So what are you still doing here? And why are you going to do that? So I can see you're right on top of that.
I cannot go home.
Why not?
It doesn't matter now. Can we move on? We keep the Darkspawn waiting.
I guess it's double sword.
Speak then. Then I suggest we move on. I am hardly surprised.
Okay. Do you find Ferelden very strange?
To put it lightly, no one has a place here. Your farmers wish to be merchants. The merchants dream of being nobles, and the nobles become warriors. No one is content to be who they are.
Actually, never mind.
Very well. As you wish.
Yeah, to him it's really weird. Hey, why -3? You are invincible. Morgan!
What comes, my friend? So, full of questions, are you?
Like always. How did you become a shape-changer?
I was not born such. 'Tis a skill of Flemeth's, taught over many years in the wilds. The chastened have tales of we witches, saying that we assume the forms of creatures to watch them from hiding. When a child is alone and separate from his tribe, that is when we strike, dragging the young boy kicking and screaming to our lair to be devoured. A most amusing legend.
But it's just a legend, right?
So I assume. My mother has walked the wilds far longer than I. Who am I to suggest what things she has done and not done in her past? Why do you ask? Is there something specific you wish to know?
Can you change into other human forms as well?
The form of an animal is different from my own. One may study the creature, learn to move as it does, think as it does. In time, this allows one to become as it is. I gain nothing by studying another human. I already am the same as they are. I learn nothing. So the answer is no, my human form is the only one I possess.
You spend a lot of time as an animal.
There were nights when the wilds called to me, 'tis true. You look upon the world around you and you think you know it well. I have smelled it as a wolf, listened as a cat, prowled shadows that you never dreamed existed. But my life is as a human. I am under no illusions to the contrary. Indeed. Have you an opinion on my abilities, then? Am I an unnatural abomination to be put to the torch?
I think your abilities sound quite useful. It does seem more durable. That would just make you angrier.
A most practical opinion. Far more so than any man I have spoken to. But enough of such talk. Let us proceed, lest the dust gather on us. What comes, my friend?
So life in the wilds must have been very lonely.
At times, perhaps. A world full of people and buildings and things was all very foreign to me. If I wished companionship, I ran with the wolves and flew with the birds. If I spoke, 'twas to the trees.
And did they speak back? And that seemed normal to you? But you eventually left?
Such simple pleasures will only enthrall for so long. I recall the first time I crept beyond the edge of the wilds. I did so in animal form, remaining in the shadows and watching these strange townsfolk from afar. I happened upon a noblewoman by her carriage, adorned in sparkling garments the likes of which I had never before seen. I was dazzled. This, to me, seemed what true wealth and beauty must be. I snuck up behind her and stole a hand mirror from the carriage, a mirror very like the one you gave me. I sped back to the wilds with it, delighted.
So you were a thief? I can't imagine Flemeth was pretty. What happened then?
Flemeth was furious with me. I was a child and had not yet come into my full power, and I had risked discovery for the sake of a pretty bauble. To teach me a lesson, Flemeth took the mirror and smashed it upon the ground. I was heartbroken.
But you were just a child. I have a hard time picturing you heartbroken. Flemeth was so right, no doubt.
And a foolish one. Flemeth was right to break me of my fascination. Beauty and love are fleeting and have no meaning. Survival has meaning. Power has meaning. Without those lessons, I would not be here today, as difficult as they might have been.
But you don't need to live that way any longer.
Do I not? I am still an apostate mage, even if I have left the wilds. The Darkspawn are yet undefeated. No, there is much that remains. To return to your original question, perhaps my time in the wilds was indeed lonely, but such was how it had to be. I find myself at times wondering what might have become of the girl with the beautiful golden mirror, but such fantasies have no place amidst reality.
I wonder who that girl was. It would be interesting to actually meet that woman. Okay, we have to Shale. We have to win. Oh, Tefran is here. Nobody's here. They feed more of my companions with the gifts. I need to open the shit to show me which companions get which gifts. And if the weapon all okay, let's check. Okay, so Zevran adores me 100. Tamlen, warm. Adela, 59 warm. Yowan, 51 warm. Alistair, friendly, 95. Morrigan, friendly, 100. Ogren, -5. Warm, Shale, win, 55 warm. Sten, 60. Aliana, 55. The gamer, 55. 0 neutral. 0 neutral. Okay. Gifts for Liliana. gift. Orlesian bracelet. This is for Oberon. Lumizana. This is for Liliana. This is for Oberon. Morgan. Oberon. Win. Discovering Dragon Blood's book. Alistair. Morgan. Oberon. Maybe I shouldn't pick stuff for Morgan. We're already at 100. But maybe I should give her all of this. Okay. Liliana, Morgan, Open. Win. Open. Couple. Anyone. Anyone, 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 anyone. Okay.
A fine gift. You have my thanks. A fine gift. You have my thanks. A fine gift. You have my thanks. A fine gift. You have my thanks.
By my ancestors, this is a wonderful gift! That looks fine indeed. That looks fine indeed.
Oh, marvelous.
Oh, how dear of you. Thank you so much. Oh, how dear of you. Thank you so much.
That looks fine indeed.
Oh, marvelous.
Going.
Wonderful! Wonderful!
Really thought that through, I see.
Thank you.
Really thought that through, I see.
Where's my doggo? Oh, everybody got some improvement from the gift that gave them.
At your word, Warden.
Do you need anything?
We have assembled on a short schedule. Certain factors of equipment could be better. Crafting components would serve best. Basic ones like elf root and deep mushroom.
I can't contribute here. We'll need to.
And I'm off.
Oh, Winner doesn't have any boats.
Oh, right.
You and your friends are formidable I'm sure...
Wait, what? I get minus when I sell this?
You and your friends are formidable folk, and I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my...
I got a little distracted. I was supposed to do quests, and I didn't do quests. That's why I can't play this. Wait, did I save it on orphan side? Shocked. I need to leave the camp. Tamle.
Yes. Yes.
Huh.
Turn gems. All sapphires. Bonafires. Amethysts. The falses.
You are good to your troops, Warden.
Okay. Wait.
Indeed.
Sure.
Where's the place of box? Oh. I need to use a lot of materials to do potions, traps, poison. I could give the rest to the damage. Lesser engagement.
Where to?
Curses.
Yes.
Blast and damnation!
Yes.
Shall we?
Of all the blasted.
And I'm off.
Let's configure. Crafting material for the day. Give all metal parts. Give all breakfast. Give all breakfast. Take mushrooms. Oh. Minimum. Give 30 cents.
We will make good use of what you have brought us, Warden.
Okay, that should ensure that we'll have a huge army. So let's save here. Okay. I got distracted, I'm sorry. I was supposed to do the new quest. But I got the companion quests pretty... Oh, columns methods. Is it the columns of Amagara thing? Because it's been content. Oh, it may be wrong. Okay, never mind. We will do Landsmeet in some future. But we need to do the quest of the companion first. Anyway, thank you for dropping by. Bye bye!